So mind you, like we do the whole Christmas thing at my best friend's house and everything, and our anniversary is like, I think that's gonna be like our second or third year anniversary or something, technically. Um, New Year's Eve, I spend it with the kids by ourselves or whatever. And I think the next day, my best friend was like gonna have like this get together where everybody was gonna come, her family, and kind of like bringing the new year at her house, because the Haitian soup that everybody eats on New Year's, I think that year she was gonna make it or her mom was gonna make it. So and I think around this time, her mom's husband from Haiti ended up getting approved for his visa and coming. Oh my God, that story is just, it's so crazy with him and that man. Like, it was so crazy, right? So, so as I'm getting everybody ready to go to this little gathering or whatever, at my best friend's house, he comes in, whatever, Happy New Year, blase swaze. And while I'm getting everybody, his phone is in the kitchen. Mind you, I'm doing what I have to do. I think because I had to bring something. I forgot what I was in the kitchen for. I can't remember. So his phone is sitting right there, right next to me. So I go to the refrigerator and I come back. His phone starts to ring, and when it rings, a name pops up. It's called when the name pops up is MII Wifey. I'm standing right here. I ain't got my phone. Who? Last time I thought we were still together. Like, even though we were going through what we going through, I thought we were still together. So he hears it, and then he runs into the kitchen, and I'm saying, "So who's your wifey?" Cause my phone is in the room. Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing. So and so was just playing on my phone, and they put that in my phone. Blase swaze. I said, okay. Okay, because mind you, I'm already in the eviction process, and then I'm looking for an apartment, and I find an apartment that don't do credit checks. They just ask for a higher deposit. I already know, like, oh, I was like, oh, these are the type of games we playing. You got a whole female in your phone named Wifey. Okay. All right. No problem. So I looked at him. I said, oh, okay. Leave it at that. So we go to my best friend's house. Because mind you, she got presents like for everybody's children. Like I said, I can't remember if she got Tasha's kids, because like I said, she would purposely do things to spite Tasha. So around this time, Tasha and her husband are split up. They're not legally split up. They're just split up because even though the baby ended up being his, he still couldn't, what's that word I want to use? He couldn't fathom the fact that, Tasha slept with his uncle, which was a pastor or whatever. So he would constantly throw that in her face. Mind you, Isabel is telling my best friend this, and my best friend, is going to relay all this stuff to me. So because they keep having marital problems, and he really don't trust her like that. He's always like going through her phone, accusing her, calling her names, all that stuff. So they decide they're going to split up or whatever. So mind you, Tasha is doing what newly single people do, being their little phases. I understand where my best friend was coming from when I say this part, and I gotta also say once again, Tasha always relied on her looks. She always got attention for her looks. So it seems like because we always ran in the same circle, and she wasn't allowed to go out as much because she was quote unquote married. She always craved that attention, so she would purposely wear like revealing like short shorts, or add a little bit of twitch to her walk just so she could get a little bit of attention. Like that's how people be like, how you know, when you're quiet and you sit there and you observe people, I guarantee you it don't take much to see when somebody's trying to get somebody's attention. So we're all there having a good time, you know, everybody's talking, laughing, you know, eating and all that other stuff. And Tasha comes through the door with her best friend and some other people. Now, mind you, Tasha got these short shorts on, like booty shorts on. And my best friend, like, she doesn't lose it, but you could tell she's upset, because why would you come to somebody's house dressed like that? Even if your husband is not the type of person to, I always knew, like, I'm not gonna put something inappropriate, and I know other people's, and I don't know how to say this without being contradicting, because in one sense you would be like, oh, if your man's really faithful to you, he's not going to be looking, I'm a female and I look. If you're going to wear something that's going to, I'll be that female, I would look too. Like, that's just speaking like all honesty. And then you're coming to somebody else's house, like, is I feel like it's a manner of respect for the person's house or whoever function you're coming from. I'm not going to come in unless like it's a beach party, or I don't wear two pieces anyways, but or somewhere where I need to put on something extra revealing. I'm not, but that's just because that's me. I'm respectable like that. If I know I'm going to an event where it's going to be a whole bunch of people's boyfriends, husband, I don't want nobody saying I'm trying to outdress them, or I'm trying to put something on just to attract your man, and oh, I seen your man look. I don't need that drama. Now, Tasha already knows she has that reputation now, because allegedly you was messing with the son, the pastor's son. And then you married your sister's husband's brother. Then you're messing with the pastor, which is the uncle. Like, you're basically keeping in the family. So, and then, you know, Gilan has her reputation of sleeping with her sisters, whoever her sister's talking to. So I could understand why, because my best friend ended up pulling her aside, or did it in front of everybody, was like, why are you coming to my event with them clothes on? You should have more respect for yourself and me to not be coming to my place like that. You need to leave. Oh yeah, she told her to leave. She told her to leave, like, for real. In all honesty, Tasha got in her feelings and left, because at the end of the day, the way my best friend came at her, she like kind of felt embarrassed, and at the same time, she did it in front of everybody.